Okay, so I guess I just want to start this off by saying that I completely made this up as I went. Everything here is just split-second decisions. But yeah, so I was just playing around with makeup. I wanted to make a fun, glittery red type of look. To start off, I'm just cleaning off my face and pinning up my hair. I had to take off the makeup that I wore to school that day. So I'm starting off with the Fenty primer and just putting 2 pumps of it on my face and smearing it around. And then I'm using the Kat Von D foundation, and for this look it is quite important to use foundation or at least like cover your face with concealer, because I ended up putting a lot of blush on my face to keep the red tones going around, and if you put it onto your bare skin it can get patchy and it can look weird, and like the oils of your skin will make it all messy and gross. So yeah, I just need like a base, like something that it can stick onto. And then I'm going in with airspun powder and doing my usual powder montage. Then I'm using the Shade and Light palette and just the color in the middle. I totally fucked up pointing to it, but I'm just contouring around my jawline and the edges of my face. And then I took this little like maroon colored cream eyeshadow by NYX and my eyebrow brush, and I just drew on my eyebrows. Really didn't know what I was doing. To make them look slightly more like my eyebrows, I just took the brush and kind of flicked it in upward motions at the front to make little like hair strokes. And then I took from the Lolita palette just this kind of mauve shade, and I put it on the tails of my eyebrows for some shading. And then I have my James Charles palette that I got for Christmas, and I'm taking a little pink color and just putting it all over my eyelids. Now I'm taking this nice coral color, and I end up using it a lot in this look, and I'm just kind of putting it in my crease and blending it out. Basically put it almost all the way up to my eyebrow. And I just take my finger and pat it on there all throughout the middle. And it doesn't need to be super heavy, the color doesn't need to be super prominent because I am putting glitter over it. And then here I'm just blending the yellow color in with the coral. I didn't actually put anything on that brush. Then I'm taking a little angled brush and taking the coral color all across my bottom lash line and like all the way into my inner corner, and I'm just blending it out with my finger. Next I have these two orangey brown shades, and I'm putting them on like the outer V, but really like making my eyes have like a droopy effect, so pushing that corner a little bit further downward and then shading out the side. And then I just decided that I was gonna put some of that coral color onto my nose, and I'm just blending it out along the sides of my nose, like in the little dips of my smile lines, and giving myself a nice rosy effect. And then I put it underneath my lip as well, and above my eyebrow, like on my temples, and just blending it out. I blended it all the way out to my hairline. And this was just to keep the pinky shade going all throughout my face. Now I'm taking a black color and doing like almost like a triangle underneath my eyes, because I am wearing circle lenses, so I am making my eyes look bigger. Next I have a ColourPop like glitter pot, and I'm just taking a little pencil brush and putting it everywhere that the yellow is. I guess it's basically a cut crease, but that wasn't the original intention. And I also put this glitter onto my nose. Here's a gross close-up of my face. And then I ended up doing the first one kind of off camera, because again, it's like a split-second decision. But I just put that same glitter into like the hairs of my eyebrows. And now I'm taking a Sephora brand, just like pinky blush. It's basically the same shade as the coral, and connecting it to where I put the coral in my smile lines, and then making a little like check shape out to my temples, and then obviously on my forehead and on my chin. And then I'm doing some contour into that with a darker shade of blush. Now I have my tattoo liner by Kat Von D, and I'm making a wing. But the trick with this is to connect the wing to the little triangle that I drew, and instead of winging it upwards, I'm winging it downwards. Also drawing some little like eyelashes to go on the, from like the black triangle downwards, so that it blends in as part of my lash line and part of my eye. Here I have a ColourPop mascara, and this is the red one, and I'm just putting on mascara as usual. crackhead recording. I just listened to part of it. It sounds like I'm crying. I'm not. So then I have this Maybelline just holographic highlighter, and I'm putting it in a lot of places actually. I'm just making myself glow. But on my cheekbones, on like my forehead, then down the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow and on my chin. And then I'm making sure that it shows like right underneath my eyes so that right when you look at me I glow. And on my brow bone, and then also on my inner corners. Here I'm just taking this lip pencil by Milk and putting on lipstick. I love overlining my lips. Then I just took a black eyeshadow and I put it in the corners of my mouth to contour my lips a little bit. So that's the first half of the makeup, and that's kind of the like still trying to get away with this is normal makeup. And here is the part where I start drawing shit on my face. I am just tracing out with an eyebrow pencil what I wanted to draw, and I chose to draw a little like cross star. And then I drew little like wings from the edges of my mouth. I find this a lot in very emo makeup looks, but I like the way that it looks. It gives me like Tim Burton vibes. And then here I'm just taking a henna marker and drawing a million little tiny freckles all across the bridge of my nose. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And I do want to film a Q&A, so feel free to leave as many questions as you want down in the comments.